Hello, welcome back to another video. And just in time for Christmas, the Frontend Mentor people have gifted us a new layout. And this one is another newbie challenge. And it's a little bit more in depth than the previous single card one that I did first. And I'm also going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to use the Figma file to really get it pixel perfect and show you how it works and the process of using one of these files. And it makes everything a lot more smoother and easier. And the good thing about Figma is it's actually free to use. You just got to sign up with an email and then you are free to access it. The one thing with Frontend Mentor though is you only get a certain amount of tokens to download the Figma files. I believe you need to have a pro package for that. I don't think it comes with the free version. So yeah, you do have to sign up, but I highly suggest it. It is good practice just to see how it all works. And as you can see, they provide multiple versions of it. And yeah, as you can see, they show this active version of the heading. And this stroke is something that I just learnt today, actually, just looking at this. So we'll go over that. But let's get started. Let's get the HTML all ready and sorted. I'm going to do main again, and it seems to be an image, a div, and then another div. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sort of label these how you would a normal sort of website. And I won't do that. I'll put this into a section. So typically you would break up the main into sections. I mean, obviously this is just one card, so you don't technically have to do it, but it's good practice just to. So we'll do card container, card image, and we'll do card content. And then for this bottom one, we'll do card author, I guess. And then, so this is a H2. This image, the author. So the author is, I believe it's a H5 tag. And looking at the design file, so it tells you what the sizings are. So on the side here it has text styles. The heading is 24, body is 16, body is small, 14 and 14. So these like smaller ones here, here and here, I'm gonna do H5 for them. H5 is typically smaller than paragraph, and then H4 is sometimes roughly the same as a paragraph. So I'm going to do H5 for both of them. And I'll throw in a span for them. And yeah, let's get that image in there actually. There's that. And we'll add the image. Sorry. just going to put graphic as the alt there. Okay, so that's all sorted there. But we want to do a span for the learning. Actually, we'll do a class of category. For the date, we'll do a class of date. And for author, we'll do author. And what we'll do is get rid of this. Okay, so that's looking pretty standard. And I'm happy with that. We can go ahead and just start doing the styling for this. So we'll do display flex. Center, that's center. So we do width. And start styling the inside. What I will do, I can start, I'll put a font family, and the one they're using is Fig Tree. There we go. And we'll do H1, what is it, 2, H5, font size 14 pixels, and I believe the H5 was 24 pixels. And we can look at the width of this whole container. So the width is 384, and for the mobile it doesn't really matter, we're doing a padding anyway. So I'll do a max width for the container, it's 384. And we'll also add the background for the body, which is this yellow. And the card, we'll do the white. And we'll get this padding in. So the padding is 24, I believe. Yep. And there's a break in between the each section is 24. So we'll do 24 pixels, and we'll do a display flex column. And we'll do a gap of 24 pixels. Beautiful. And it also has this border radius of, as you can see here, 20. And it's also got a box shadow, but and there's also a border, I think 1 pixel. So we'll do 20 pixels, and then we'll do the border. 1 pixel solid black. And then we'll also do this box shadow. And what I like about this one is there is an offset on both. Both of them, so it gives this like offset thing here, and I believe the drop shadow is here. So it looks like it's potentially 7. Yeah, I think it looks like that. And there's also a box shadow on this image. Probably the same. It's 220 pixels. So we'll do, what do we call it? Class card top image. Border radius 20 pixels. Width 100%. Beautiful. And I think I've got these around the wrong way. Card author, that is display flex. And we'll do card author image. I'm doing this like a bit sporadically, so apologize. So 32 by 32. So width 32 pixels. And that'll just automatically do the rest. And that looks like it's align center. And then there's a little margin on the image here. It doesn't really give it to me. This part here. So what we're going to do is just eye that one. So we'll go margin right. We'll go 10 pixels first. And so that looks pretty good. So we'll keep that with 10 pixel margin. And now we can get into the deeper stuff. So the P tag as a font color. Wait, sorry, that's not right. Color of gray, I believe. So it's got gray here. And it does have a line spacing. We're just going to put gray in there. And learning the category, we'll do this. Category. So it's got a background color, this yellow. And we want to get rid of that full box. So it's got 4 pixel padding on top. Width, and it's also got a slight border radius of 4 pixels. One thing I didn't do is I'll add a padding to the body of about 15 pixels. And we're gonna add some padding here between the other ones. So we could add a margin, but I'm just going to display flex this content container. So card content, put it here, display flex, flex direction column, and we'll do probably that 24 pixels. No, not at all. 10. That looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. So we've got that sorted, and so what are we looking at now? Honestly, I think I can do font weight. Come back to that. But the body, this H5, this one's regular, so that's fine. That's fine. We need to change this H5 the date, font weight, lighter. There we go. And looking pretty good, definitely looking good. We want to look at so there's this active state of this for the HTML. So for the H2, we're going to do it up here. Pointer, sorry, cursor, pointer, transition, 0.2 seconds. We'll do H5, so for hover, it's got this this stroke to it, and one thing I learned about stroke is you have to use this browser compatibility. You have to use WebKit as the as the prefix here, this WebKit prefix. Otherwise it doesn't work. Like, all browsers have to use this one. So the shorthand would be this WebKit text stroke. So we'll do this one, and I'll link this down the bottom, because yeah, I just came across this today. I've never actually done this for CSS on a website before. Okay, we're also going to, actually we're not going to do that. We're going to add this here. We're going to make the color change to this. Okay, that sort of works, but that looks not what I want. Texture color. Interesting. All right, I'm going to cruise past that. And we'll just look at the rest of it for now. So yeah, everything else is looking good. Everything else is sorted, it's in there. As you can see, it's responsive. And yeah, it's looking decent. but we just need to work on this hover state. So hover has a stroke, HTML, CSS foundations, and it's doing that weird thing there. Which I do not like at all. Alright, I'm going to step away, I'm going to figure out this, and I'm going to cut to it, just so I can figure this out. I don't want to waste too much of the video trying to figure out why this is happening. So I'll be back. Apologies guys, I thought I was just recording. I've had my first instance of speaking to no one. I wasn't recording that, but I didn't exactly figure out a way around what was happening. I was using that text stroke and it was still coming up real blocky. So the workaround I'm doing is just I'm doing text shadow instead for the animation. And I mean, you still get something that looks decent and aligns with the design file. It's not exactly what they wanted. Yeah, I'm not exactly too sure what we could do. I mean, maybe we could do like 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 5, like, I don't even know, 5, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but that's what we're doing right now. So I've uploaded that, and we'll have a look at the design comparison, see how it's looking, and there is some slight differences in the border radius of the image. I should have looked at that a little bit better, and just a little bit of the spacing in there. I guess the gap is a little bit bigger than we thought, or what I thought, but no, I'm very happy with that. Let me know what you guys think. If you learned something, I'm glad. Let me know what you learned, but I appreciate you joining in for this one, and I'll probably upload this around Christmas time. So have a good Christmas, guys. Enjoy time with family, and yeah, don't get too distracted by the computer or front-end mentor challenges. Go spend it with your family. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.